Chapter 20 Paternal Instinct 9:45 p.m. This afternoon has knocked the stuffing out of me. Self-doubt has consumed me. This case has given me unbelievable highs and crushing lows, and this must be the biggest low so far. I quite literally do not know where to go from here. I mistakenly figured that the Cunard office visit would be the start of a straightforward record trail, like the countless ones I've undertaken before. I should have known better. I need to take stock. With every case I've ever taken on, I need to establish truth over hearsay and fact over fiction. Have I allowed myself to get carried away with the story? Have I believed what I wanted to believe over what was actually happening? If I strip away the myth and legend, what am I actually left with? It comes right back to basic ingredients of every fact-finding mission. Number 1, what is certain? Number 2, what is probable? Number 3, what is unlikely? And 4, what is simply wrong? I need to make a table. What do I actually know about Ernie Grimshaw? What is certain? I have a copy of his birth certificate. That is indisputable evidence of who he is, who his parents were, and where he came from. I know that he grew up in West Cumbria, and I know he contracted TB when he was a young teen. I know he had to live in the County Durham sanatorium for 2 years. And I know a man called Mr. Green wants me to find him. Do I really know anything else? The more I think about it, those are the only key facts about the case, and now I feel pretty stupid. I've fallen for the mystery. I've built my reputation on finding evidence and hard facts. If I had been taken in by every tale or yarn in the past, I don't think I would have solved a single case. And yet, what is probable or highly likely? When he was a teen, he recovered from TB. He befriended a fellow patient and made a friend for life. The garden in Seaham and the bench on the front are connected to an Ernie Grimshaw. The likelihood of it being anybody else is slim. Was it probable Ernie went to Bergen-Belsen? It was certainly more than possible, even though he didn't have the correct qualifications, status, or experience. The Kaplans. Did he help the Kaplans and help Daniel? Unless this whole thing is some kind of elaborate hoax, there is too much evidence to suggest it was not highly likely. My visit to the farm, the interview with Daniel, the actual meeting with the twins. The only other explanation I could think of was that it's been one big setup, or the rabbis concocted a plot to trick me. Why would they do that? It's almost impossible to comprehend. And then the bar. Was it named after him? Almost certainly. Why? Well, his photographs were all over the wall. Am I certain it was real? Could Mr. Green be involved? Now I'm getting paranoid. And what about the New York Times articles? Not 100% confirmation, but more than probable. Ricky and Deborah, an incredible feat. They were so genuine. Everything added up. Again, more than probable. Almost certain, without being 100% certain. It is true. Is it true? Or is it me wanting it to be true? I'm making it up now. The story of Ernie sailing back to England. Surely that happened. That now seems to be the stumbling block, though. Did he return to England on that ship? Did they get the date wrong or the ship wrong? That seems to be the most likely scenario, but they seemed so certain. How many passenger lists will I need to check for 1965 if they were wrong? It might not have even been 1965. Oh, this could be a huge task. Now, what is unlikely? All of it? No, that's just silly. I've said this from the start. None of it seems real right now, but right now I feel like I'm at the centre of one massive joke. But that is unlikely too. Highly unlikely. Why would a stranger from the south coast give me nearly £15,000 to play a trick on me? Has he been tricked too? Gosh, now that is paranoia. And what is simply wrong? All of it. None of it. Am I any further forward? This is one case I cannot easily sort into these 4 categories. As with all cases, I've gone with instinct to a certain extent. Well, you have to. For any investigator, evidence can be superficial or vague. The jigsaw does not fall into place readily. It's a slow process. So what am I missing? My mind is spinning again. I won't sleep tonight. I just know it. Why hasn't Mr. Green given me his telephone number? Why doesn't he want to speak with me? It's nearly 10 p.m. now. Who would I call anyway? I'm not going to start calling anyone in the States, even though it's only tea time there. What would they think of me? It's too early for that. I can't call Mr. Green. No point in calling Daniel, the other Ernie, or whoever the heck he really is. Other than that, my contact list for this case is rather short, despite everything the man has supposedly been through. Most of the stuff I've found, as if it is true, happened 50 plus years ago. My only option seems to be the passenger hunt through the Cunard office again, and I don't really fancy that. There'll be dozens of ships and thousands upon thousands of passengers. Anyway, I can only imagine their reaction if I was to breeze into the office tomorrow and ask if I could spend all day there. Kelly was a polite lady, but I could tell she was losing patience with me in the end. And yet, that seems to be my only lead. I suppose there's no real guarantee that he arrived in Southampton. That's just what an old man in the pub said. It could have been another port in the UK, Ireland even, maybe even mainland Europe. A text from Mum. How are you, son? Thinking about you. You take care in London. It isn't safe there. Wrap up warm too. Kiss. I'm suddenly 10 years old again. I want her cuddle. She was so tactile when I was young. At what stage did we lose that? I realise now that it was me, it was my job, my lifestyle, my independence. That's what distanced us. Not her. She hasn't changed the jot, just aged. But then, haven't we all? I wish she was here now. She normally goes to bed around this time. I don't want to trouble her or worry her. I'll reply now. Thanks, Mum. Thinking about you too. I'm in hotel, safe and sound. Wish you were here with me. Kiss. Before I had time to put my phone back on charge, I'd had another message. What's wrong? Kiss. And then the text conversation started. Nothing. Kiss. Don't lie to me, Paul. I know you better than that. Kiss. It's nothing, Mum. I'm just a bit down with work. Kiss. I knew it. There is more to it than that. Are you upset, son? Kiss. I'm okay, Mum. Kiss. No, you aren't. I know you. You didn't answer my question. Kiss. I'll be fine. Just a moment. It isn't just a moment. You are upset. I'm worried now. And no kiss in your last text either. I noticed these things. Kiss. Kiss in return. I won't sleep now until you tell me. I don't want to worry you. It's me. It's work. It's a long story. Kiss. I have all night. Tell me. Kiss. It will take ages, Mum. Kiss. I have my hot chocolate. I'm sat up in bed. My book is rubbish. I'm ready for a story. Call me, son. Kiss. So I choose to call.